that was supposed to say Elaine. It just went E and then exclamation, exclamation. But I think you know who that is. You know what? We were having a hell of a conversation there, and
Yeah.
what's going on here? I was like, I don't see anybody or whatever. It's like I didn't hit the go button. So we got to listen to the wonderful 30-second timer twice.
That's okay.
Yes. Yeah, it's all right.
But yes, pardon me while I'm distracted. I got to start a process that
Oh, no problem.
takes a little involved.
Okay, not a problem. I'm just going to take a look here. I see we had Sam came in. He says, my name Jeff. Yep, my name's Sam. Elaine. Hello, Elaine.
Hi, Elaine.
There he is. Hi, Sam. How are
Huawei.
you? Yep. You call him Huawei, you can call him, say, my name's Sam.
Oh, Huawei is Sam?
Yep, his name is Sam.
Okay.
Now, I don't know. What was
Sam,
if his dad's name was Sam,
Sam
then he's
White,
the son of Sam, right?
Hmm?
If his dad's name was Sam, he'd be son of Sam, right?
Oh, no.
No, that was just a joke, you know. Well, you heard about the son of Sam. He was one of those.
Yeah, he heard the dogs barking out on the street and the devil's voice telling him to kill young lovers in cars. Yeah, son of Sam. It had who was that cool actor? He was in Moulin Rouge as the dwarf. He was the killer in that film. I can't remember his name. Son of Sam Murders, that movie.
Yeah, I've seen that movie.
Yeah, it was that. Darn it, I know his name. I'll think of it.
Now, was that when it was so hot in New York? Was that where he was at?
Mm-hmm.
Where they had that really big heat wave and it was having like
Yeah.
brown and
Yeah.
blackout and stuff. Wow. Yeah, I remember seeing that movie. It was in it. Yeah, you go up and you find a young couple in the car making out or something. You go in there and just blast
Yeah.
them.
Right.
Talk about destroying the mood, right?
But they actually believe that the Son of Sam killer, along with a number of other serial killers, were part of a cult called Hand of Death. And
Oh, what?
Hand of Death.
Hand of Death.
Yeah. Son of Sam killer, and also that other fellow that shot lovers in the park, Berkowitz.
Who was that one that everybody said that was such a nice guy, and then you found out that he was so bonkers it was unbelievable, and he had like
Ted Bundy.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Right. He represented himself in court, and then he escaped. He escaped for a couple of weeks.
Wow. I wonder if he killed when he was escaped for those couple of weeks.
There's a detective from that area, because I listened to like true crime, and he said, yeah, we had dinner at his house once, and one day when the detective was out on parole, he saw him out on the street with a shovel.
Oh, wow. Oh, getting ready to hide the evidence, huh? Wow. My dog tells me what to do. My cats used to tell me what to do, and I did it too. Otherwise, I'd be. Oh yeah, that's right. John Leguizamo.
Leguizamo, yeah, right.
Maria Sorvino.
He was really good in that film with Marky Mark or Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg.
It's a sci-fi film where everyone dies.
Oh, The Happening.
Yes, that was really good by M. Night Shyamalan. Yeah, that was really good.
One thing though,
my cat is shaking her furs at me.
Me and my wife had to. I mean, we laughed during that movie because you know how Mark Wahlberg talks, right? I don't know what's happening. Things are happening.
He's so good though in that film, The Departed, about the cops. The Departed with Mark Wahlberg. Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just remember him as a Calvin Klein model, being Marky Mark and doing that rap about summertime or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, Chris Gordon. Hey, Chris, how you doing? I was thinking. I was talking with Keith earlier, and I was going to mention to you. This is the Aquatic Addicts Anonymous, and it's for people that have. We can't settle for one or two tanks. We got to have. Every time a fish crosses our mind, we got to have something else, right? So I was thinking that we're trying to delve into what really causes that initial addiction to kick in. I mean,
just being an addictive personality.
What's that?
It just being having an addictive type personality.
Yeah.
Many of us are guilty of it.
Oh yeah. It seems like every hobby that I get most entrenched into, that's when it happens. But it's been a kind of a constant with aquariums. But for a while there, I was collecting firearms, and I had this whole house is packed full of them. Because I like to go to the range. I like the idea of being able to protect my home out here and all this stuff. And
yeah,
I went overboard. I spent thousands and thousands of dollars on guns and ammunition. But this is not a gun channel. But I'm just saying that was another hobby of mine that I still have it somewhat, but I'm not buying guns every other week like I used to. But
choice between a new fish or a new gun, you're getting new fish.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I'll tell you something. It's a whole lot cheaper, too. Believe it or not. Aquarium hobby isn't a cheap hobby either. It's expensive.
No, it isn't. Oh, man. Hang on.
There's Holly Gibbs. Hi, Holly.
Hi, Holly.
And Mitzi. Well, thank you, Mitzi. Welcome in. Good to see you. Yes. So I know that most people, I don't know if Sam, I think Sam's the only one that really doesn't have aquariums. I don't know. Do you have aquariums, Mitzi? I'm not sure. She might. She's a good supporter. She likes to support, such a wonderful person. She supports everybody. I come here since, you don't have fish. Ah. So Christine hasn't talked you into getting them yet. She's not doing her job as an enabler, is she? All the weapons my britches will hold up. Yeah, that's right. And I have actually more. I have enough that would take all my clothes off. lots of firearms. Hey, Jonathan, welcome in. Good to see you, my friend. Hi, Barbara. So.
Hi, Barbara.
So. Okay, you have more than one. How many tanks do you have?
What'd you say?
How many tanks do you have? We're talking about multi-tank syndrome, so. How many do you have?
It happens because you get a couple fish you like, and then you realize they need different parameters, and you're just trying to meet the needs of the fish, and then you like some plants, and I don't know, it's Rolling Stone or whatever.
It's not because you have an addictive personality.
I don't know.
Putting you on the spot here. Yeah, I know what you're saying. You can't.
I mean, if you put your all into any hobby or any interest, people might think it seems like you have an addictive personality. I don't know.
Well, some people. I mean, like I can speak for myself. If I start something, I'm just not gonna go in quietly. It's like when I just charge ahead into something. If it catches my interest, it's caught me. And it's just like, just stay out of my way because I'm coming through.
Yeah. Well, I used to collect Daffy Ducks, and people thought I was nuts. until my ex-wife made them disappear.
Oh.
I'm not really a collector because I don't like to dust, although I do collect books, but I
Used to
just think
collect beer
that at
cans.
some point we might lose. No, I just think at some point we might lose the internet, and these books have always been handy because I had to use those before the internet, so I keep them. I don't dust them all anymore, though. I've packed a lot of them up, and they're in boxes, and
That's
I take
smart.
them out as needed.
It's smart for you to have those tangible books on hand.
It
Because, like I
doesn't
said,
matter though, because if the end of the world comes, there's gonna always be those evil plunderers that if you're in the city, you're never gonna be safe anyway.
True.
yeah. But just look on the positive side, though. If it did happen and you have your books, and you don't have to worry about electricity because you got your books. That's what you're interested in. So that's one thing too. Oh, we have TK joined us. Hey, TK, welcome you. A-Frame says, I love books. Yeah, my wife, I'll tell you this right now, this is no lie. My wife has read more books in a 2-week period than all the books I've ever read in my life. And I just don't read that many. But she is an avid reader. She'll read in a month. She's not uncommon for her to go for like 30 books. 30. I mean, she's a power reader. Serious power.
Yep.
She'll just go through those books like a hot knife through butter. And I'm like, I can't do that. I can't sit there and read a book like that. But she can.
Yeah. Can't sit and read a book, but we can sit and watch a fish tank.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. For me, that's a little more my speed. I'm
Right.
here. I can do stuff. I can interact. That's what I like. But how many books do you read, Tiffany, in a month? Do you read quite a few, or just every so often? I think you're frozen up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, she's froze. Oopsie
She's
daisy.
froze. Oh, no. Send the sheepdog.
I thought she might have been just ignoring me for a second, but no, I know she's not. I know she's not doing. Oops. Uh-oh.
No, she'll come back.
Yeah, she'll come back.
Yeah. My reading is technical manuals now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, Glenn's here from Australia. Hi, Glenn. This is GRB Aquatics. Hello. I hope you're doing well. I don't read like I used to, but I still get into a good book. And Christine, hello. Welcome in. We're talking about multi-tank syndrome tonight and why we have it. I don't know if it's the same for everybody. I think it could be different for people. I mean, I think for like you and me, Keith, I mean, it's like you want to keep like a species only tank. You don't want to keep putting other fish to get, you want to.
Right.
So you need more tanks.
Well, for me, I just fell into it, and I kept finding discount tanks, and yeah. Truth be told, on the property there's close to 200 tanks.
Wow.
On the property.
So you got
in the heyday, I had anywhere from 120 to 160 of them going. Granted, most of them were 5, 10, and 15 gallon. But
yeah.
Then I fell into a bout of depression, and everything dried up.
Well, let's see here now. Live bearers is what Barbara Jackson said. At least Tiffany froze on a nice picture. Yeah, but she's totally gone now, though.
She'll be back.
Yeah, she'll be back in here.
Yeah. Live bearers is kind of what started the big bunch of tanks. Found out raising guppies with a friend and for sale, every species of guppies is a minimum of 3 tanks per species.
Wow.
And the next thing you know, you've got 50 tanks for 7 groups of guppies. It's like, what's going on? That's why there are no guppies here anymore.
Mm-hmm. My first fish I got, I had, well, it started out, I had gouramis, swordtails. What else did I have? I think I actually had one corridor. I think it was like one of those salt and pepper ones.
Yeah.
Something like that. Only one, because I remember it going up and down, grabbing air and stuff, and then the blue gouramis I had. They had the 3-spot blue gouramis, and they would just terrorize every fish in the tank.
Okay. Yeah.
It was a 10-gallon tank. So, yeah, it was a 10-gallon tank, and I had a pair of swordtails, and they never did breed because I think the blue gouramis pretty much tore them apart. But
yeah, the gouramis are gonna take over a tank real quick, especially the blues.
oh yeah,
The only ones worse than the blues are the opalines.
Are they?
Yeah.
Or the paradise fish, but that's not really that's
Actually, paradise aren't bad.
no.
And strangely enough, paradise fish were the first fish I successfully bred.
Oh, really?
So they have a soft spot in my heart.
I'm still in search of a male for my female. I got a beautiful male or female blue paradise. And
Cold water fish.
what's that?
A cold water fish.
Yes.
It is, but the thing of it is, they can go from, I think they said 60 degrees all the way up to like 90. They're really good.
Yeah, very versatile.
They're like a bulletproof, a great.
And they're in the gourami family or anabantoid, right?
Yep, labyrinth. Yep, they're a labyrinth fish. They go at the labyrinth organ. They can take some air.
Yeah, I came across a pair, and I had a little 10-gallon Wallstead tank, and
Oh, nice.
threw them in there, and kind of forgot about them, and then one day looked down in there, and oh, there's a bubble nest.
Nice.
Oh, what? That looks like pepper flakes in the water. No, that's fry.
I almost vacuumed my fry up the other day, and I knew the tank was pretty clean because I probably vacuum every 3 days. I'm kind of compulsive about it. I think I kind of ruined the cycle a little doing it. I don't know, but I was seeing these little speckles that I was like, oh, I don't think that could be that much waste in there. And they didn't come up very far into the vacuum. And I was like, oh, those are eyeballs. So I let them drop back down. And I only got like 3. I got them back out with the turkey baster. But I didn't pull any more out, thank God. Because I did that one other time and I did pull a few out and I just had to dump the whole bucket back in. I just didn't expect it because sometimes, they don't come out for like 2 or 3 days not eating, and then all of a sudden they got a whole group of fry.
Right.
I can't
in a couple of days, like a week of getting into the tank is what happened this time. It happens that way, but when you want the fish to breed, like you said, you weren't looking at your paradise fish. Yeah, that's when it happens.
Well, with I think at that point I only had 60 tanks up, and they were in a Wallstead tank on a lower shelf, and Wallstead, there's no heater, no filter, no, just water, plants, and light.
I have a sponge filter in my. Well, it's not really a true Wallstead. It's basically just like a dirted tank, I guess.
Dirted tank, father fish.
Yeah.
What it is it's a bag of the Miracle Grow organic potting soil, and it does about maybe 3/4 of an inch, almost an inch on the bottom, and then normally you would put sand, but I had this really small, it's either like 1 or 2 millimeter gravel, and so I use that over the top of it. I mean, the plants grow good, and
Oh yeah.
the fish are happy. I just know that when I have jungle vale in there, I got sword plants. If I ever want to move them, I'm gonna have to tear the whole tank down and start over again because that dirt gets in the water column is, you know.
Yeah, and the Miracle Grow potting soil, I've had problems with that.
Oh,
I've had problems with it off breaking down and off gassing.
The problem with Miracle Grow is it's too lightweight of a soil. I've had experience with this because working in a tree and shrub nursery, I've used our better potting soil. It's too fine. It's lightweight. It's got a lot of
Hmm.
that styrofoam perlite in it. What
Yeah.
works really well, guys, the best tank I have, I got like 100 and some fish in this tank. And it's because I did do dirt and sand, but I did just the standard Menards bag of dirt, the cheapest one
Yeah.
for like $2.49 or whatever. And then I put a
The
real
Menards
deep sand cap, like
economy
half
topsoil.
inch.
Nathan's here. Hello. We have a question for you, Tiffany, from Amy Stokes. You do have
Hi,
convict.
Amy.
He's asking if you have convict cichlids. You do have them, don't you? I know you do because I gave you
Oh
some.
yeah, and I've got babies. That's what I was talking about. This tank with the dirted tank. They're in there, and they have babies. Well, what happened was I got a couple females off of like adoption because they weren't doing well. But of course, if you just put them somewhere, they're so hardy. They got real healthy. And then I work at a tree and shrub nursery that is abutted to independent pet shop, but the only thing he sells now is fish and just a few. And usually half of his fish come from people that want to just surrender them and they're maybe older or whatever. So I kept seeing this male convict. I didn't even know what it was. It was so huge. It's like 3.5 inches,
Oh, wow.
stem to stern. And he was just paled out, laying at the bottom of the tank. I took a picture of it, and Google told me, oh, that's a convict. I was like, oh, because I never had a male convict. And he looked like an African cichlid, but like with bloat or something. And then I didn't want to get him because I don't want convicts because they reproduce so rapidly. You're going to have 200 in like 4 months or whatever. And
If you have
so,
other
but
pictures, so usually
I was working. I weeded the lot or whatever, and I'm like, "Hey Eddie, what's going on?" And I saw that convict. He was just so stout and handsome, but he was all pale and laying at the top of the tank, like, "Oh, I'm dying," like those betas in the cups. And I messaged Eddie in the middle of the week. I was like, "How much do you want for him?" He's like, "Oh." It's dumb. Like, he should just give that fish to me. He don't care about that fish. He didn't buy that fish, but whatever. So,
but look
because
how you
I've
changed
given
that fish's
him
life,
fish,
though,
I'm not
Tiffany.
going to give him any more. But anyway, I bought him for like $9 or something. I brought him home. He was perk as Sunday morning or whatever. When he saw that female convict, they bred instantly, and they probably have 100 children now.
Ah,
And they're holding 100 fish at bay without tearing fins. So
right.
they're pretty impressive. They
Oh yeah.
use convict cichlids in studies, and they're able to do mazes. And, they're just studied for their ability to care for their young and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm done.
But but I was saying though, now you got to realize how does he look now though? Since he's in your house, he looks better.
Oh, he's a stunner.
Can you imagine I mean, put yourself in that fish's place. You're in a fish store. You're not getting treated right. You're just like, I'm fully adult.
And
I'm
they're
just gonna
taken
put you
from
right
their
here in this
home
tank
and
until
they're
I die.
isolated. Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah, you brought them home. You put them with a
And
woman.
he don't put rock work in the tank for them to hide. That's why I have this goofy what's that, glowfish, rainbow fish? Because I saw him hiding in the back corner for like 4 weeks. I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta bring him home.
Well, he's not keeping them long term there. He wants to turn them over. He wants to sell them.
People are surrendering them to him, and he's been in the business so long. And
they're surrendering it to him, but
it's
you're
just
rescuing
kind of
them
a
from home.
depleted area with the pet shops that he's given up hope.
Mm-hmm.
He does the bare minimum, but he's good. He could do better. He grows coral. That's hard to do.
He does what now?
He grows coral.
Oh.
It's hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
But he lets it go brown, and then he's like, okay, I'm going to refurbish it or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of these pet shops, I gotta say though, even for a big box store, the ones that are near me now are both taken care of by really competent people. They know what they're doing, and you can tell I don't have any qualms at all buying from these places. A lot of people say, "Oh, I would never buy a fish from Petco or PetSmart." These people are taking care of those tanks just as well as most hobbyists that I know of. And it's not even their tanks. It's their job. But...
PetSmart does pretty good in my area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it all depends on the manager.
I think so.
Yeah.
I've got 2 PetSmarts near me. One's okay. The other one, no.
Not so good, huh?
Not so good. Not terrible, but not good.
I've seen the Petco near me. It's gone for. I've seen times it was just horrifying. You go in there and almost every fish.
Petco.
All the fish were dead. Almost all of them were dead at one time. And I'm like, oh, what's going on here? I don't want to buy a fish from there. Then, it's been probably a few years, and then they got a good person in there doing it now, and she takes great care of it. The fish, she gets interesting fish too. She's getting like stuff like hillstream loaches in a Petco, which is like unheard of.
Remember, Jeff, we saw that they have the Venezuelan orange corredoras, which they call red hyphen corredoras.
Yeah, they call them red hyphens, but they're actually orange.
PetSmart for $6.99 a piece.
That's cheap.
Yeah. They're not in my area, though. I'd have to go to, like, Davenport.
Mm-hmm. I know that for a while the stir-by was more expensive than the orange Venezuela.
Stir-by are impressive, though. They're kind of majestic. I was watching some videos about different Corys after David was so interested, because to me, I just think they're all really neat, but I was reluctant to pay any highbrow type prices, but I looked some of them up because we got to talking about them so much, and stir-by are really neat.
Oh yeah, I've always had stir-by. I turned into a Cory person. I've had, you name it, I probably had the Cory come through the fish room at some time.
So you're like David then. He's a Cory addict.
Yeah. And Cheryl, right?
Yep.
They're in a competition.
Yep.
Do you know forever that I thought
when I was going full tilt, I put them to shame. I think at the height, I had 32 different species of Corys, breeding 20 of them.
Wow.
Is Cheryl in the audience? How many does Cheryl have? I think she has like 37 or 39.
Yeah.
Oh, does she now?
She's going to get that master breeder's license or something.
TK says they don't even have a PetSmart or a Petco where he's at. Now, Chris Gordon says PetSmart. That's true, Chris. But I tell you, the ones that the way they're being run right now, I don't have any problem buying fish from. I mean, well, the thing of it is, I think a lot of people buy fish differently. It takes me a long time to buy a fish. If I go into a place, I will study that tank literally with a fine tooth comb for about 45 minutes before I make a purchase.
Whereas me,
Yeah,
when
I'm very impulsive.
I go to a
I'm like,
club
that
meeting
one, I
and
gotta get it.
they'd have the auction and the fish would come up and with 3 seconds of thought, yeah, I'm bidding. Oh, I bought a fish. What is it? I don't know.
You just got something though, right?
Right.
Um, I prefer panda cories. Been trying to find.
Pandas are fun.
Oh, I've been hearing that Ron from Garage Aquatics and David both. They've been using these. I think I got one right here. No, I don't. But the eyelash yarn mops that lay at
Oh,
the bottom,
eyelash mops.
Yes.
and they just leave them there.
Yep.
And then
Didn't
after about
Rachel make some of those?
who?
Rachel.
Oh yeah, Rachel makes some. I think a lot of people do.
I'm saying, didn't they buy those from Rachel?
No,
They
She's
may
gonna
have.
make more mops because it's winter time, and that's the time to make mops. I think when you want to knit and
Yep.
crochet.
but like I was saying, they'll take that mop and lift it up, and there'll be lots of babies under there.
Yep.
And they're not getting eaten because they stay under the mop until they get to a certain size, and then they come out, and it's like a colony breeding type situation with them.
Yeah, my ultimate goal is if something's gonna breed, I want a colony breed because I've experienced so many times where I've cleared tanks just for the breeding process, and it's not tenable long term. But you also don't want that community tank where all the fry are going to get eaten. So it's a good balance to try to figure out, I think.
Yep. That's why with my cory, I'm doing them differently this time. I got a little 5-gallon upstairs because I'm down here a lot, but I'm upstairs probably 55 to 60% of the time. I'm down here about 35 or 40% of the time. I spend a good chunk of time down here. But up there, I'm able to watch them, and I probably only lost like 2 of them out of like 150 babies. I mean, if you look at I've sent you some videos. I think I sent you both videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look at that, and
Yeah,
they kind
they're
of blend in.
thriving.
They're always. I mean, it's like the whole substrate is moving because they're all just active. They're swimming in the water.
Yeah, they're dust uppers. That's why I had to take my coreys out of the 10-gallon tanks because they dust the 10-gallon tank up so much that there's always like particulate matter in the water. I think when they get big, they need to be in at least 20 gallons because of the way they just dust everything up. Is that your experience or?
Not mine. I mean, they
I've,
don't.
I've
I mean,
kept I've kept cories and everything from 5 gallons all the way up to my 125. So generally, the cories they like to have a sand and they dig in the sand.
mhm.
Yeah, and different types of cories dig deeper than others, and
Yeah, and then you get the dust up in a tank. Like say you got cories with a beta. You want to let that stuff settle and get that kind of acid base, but the cories keep stirring everything up,
right.
so that there's too much particulate matter in the water. So I had to pull the cories out because I'm not using RO water or anything, but I am using like the leaf mulch, and the cories stir through it so much that I felt like the beta was always breathing like this particulate water. I just pulled the cories out of the beta tank. I like an autocinkless group in a beta tank, but like maybe autocinkless are kind of like those riverine type fish.
Yeah.
And they do like a long, shallow tank, and it's hard to get longs in my region. I think you got to order them or something.
Like a 30 feet long or something with a 4-foot tank.
Yeah. 30 longs, 33 longs.
Yeah. You know the
I
tank
don't
use?
know if anyone has ever tried it, but you can use a reptile tank that's the 15-gallon long for a starter reptile. They'll give you the grouping with the platform and the heat lamp, blah blah blah, and it'll be like $54. But those 15-gallon long reptile tanks hold water really well, and they're really
Right.
nice for like a fish you want something more than a 10-gallon, but it's a long because 20 gallons are so tall that I feel like they're not. A lot of the space isn't used for certain type of fish keeping.
You know a tank that used to be very popular, and I've seen it all the time back in the 70s and 80s. In going, it's a 40-gallon long. It's a really great size
Oh,
tank.
I would love to have a 40-gallon long. You
40
know that'd be way better than
It's
the
the same
liters.
footprint. It's the
Yeah.
same footprint as a 55-gallon. It's
Yeah,
just
just a
shorter, makes
little
it easier.
narrower,
Yep.
just a little. Yeah, it's really nice. You can do a lot of
I think I've
with
got
that.
two of them downstairs.
Oh, do you? Lucky you.
Yeah.
I would love to find some 40 longs. Those are really nice tanks.
That's why you got that gray beard, because you were back in those times where you could get that tank.
Oh, really? My multi-tank didn't start until after I bought the house about 6 years ago. So
Oh, okay.
maybe it
Mine,
was
I had a gateway number. Once I hit 4 tanks, and then all of a sudden another fish popped up. It's like a floodgate, just boom. And then I said tank after tank after tank. It's like I didn't even think about it.
For me, it started. Yeah, I had a couple in storage because I've always had a tank around, and yeah, I was jumping apartment to apartment, so I packed them away. It's like, okay, when I have my own place, then I can set my tank up because it's going to stay set up for a while. So finally set up my tank and was hitting the stores and talking with the owners, the shop people, and all of a sudden, are you looking to add any tanks? Why do you say? Well, apparently there was an older gentleman who had just been taken off to assisted living, and his family had no idea what to do with all of his fish tanks. So they hooked me up with them, and that was my first purchase of, yeah, I took his whole collection, tanks, stands, lights, everything aquarium, because they had already moved all the fish out. But yeah, all of his stuff, and yeah, I brought home
I've never hit
18
a.
tanks.
Oh wow! I've never hit a bonanza like that yet. I've been waiting. It's, nobody around. I don't know anybody around here that has tanks. I'm the only one.
Yeah, but then yeah, I'd find tanks on garage sales, secondhand stores, $5-6. Hey, why not?
I
And
never even thought about that. Go to the
oh
second hand.
yeah,
Oh, I check the secondhand store all the time, and I never get nothing.
mine. I
I
kept
got a
finding
good
them.
aquarium book though, guys. Look, I have it here.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Nice.
The aquarium survival manual.
Yeah. But I do
Go,
know
go
when
on,
when
Richard.
I was in trouble. When I know when I got into trouble was when I came home from work one day and there were 3 tanks just sitting in the driveway.
Wow.
People came by and dropped them off.
Now you're bragging.
Yeah.
I it just happened.
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind that.
Fate,
I mean,
then. It must be fate. Fate
well,
complice.
if people know that you're into aquariums and they they know that you're big into it and you're really hooked. I
yeah.
mean, they're probably saying, "Well, he's going to appreciate this. Let's just bring him over there and drop him off." And
I don't want it. I don't know what to do with this tank. It's in my way. Here, take it. Okay.
yep, that hasn't happened to me yet, but I'll be ready for it when it does. Yeah.
It's surprising when it does.
Oh, we have Shy Savage Cichlids. Hey there, Shy Savage. You're from Chi Town, right? I believe. I think it's for Chicago. I'm not mistaken. People moving and don't want to take them. Oh, that's right.
Illinois.
Yep. Like I said before, I'm never going to move from here. There's no way I can. I would never be able to move all this stuff. So I'm here for the duration, one way or another. Come hell or high water, I'm not going anywhere.
I don't plan on moving anytime soon.
You know what? I'm done moving. I moved. I think it's like 3 times, and it was like 3 times too many. Really, I mean, moving is the worst. And you know what? You know Swiffle. He's like Southwest Florida. He moved all of his tanks from Florida to Texas, and then within about a month, moved them all back to Florida again. I'm talking lots of tanks, lots of fish. He lost 1 guppy on the way going down to Texas. I'm not sure if he lost any on the way back, but can you imagine that? Moving all those, I mean, they're big tanks too, a lot of big tanks, lots of fish. I mean,
Well, you know, people move their dogs. There's some people that keep fish the way that, like, that's my pet. And they figure a way. I mean, common sense and modern advice tells you, oh no, just break everything down, sell your fish, don't stress your fish like that. Fish are way more stressed when they get a new keeper, but you can use modern advice to justify anything. And
okay.
Swiffle
Nathan says
knew that those
truck was
fish were
tanks.
just like his dogs. Unless you got a big operation where you might have like 100 tanks, and it's untenable probably to move those cross country. But when you got just like a small grouping, I can imagine, you know, getting my fish in weird styrofoam coolers and getting their water right and going cross country a couple times.
My mate Gil's here from Australia. My brother from down under. How you doing, Gil?
Yeah.
Hey, Gil.
I get up and take. Oh, he gets offered tanks all the time.
Yeah, I've had numerous calls. Hey, so and so's got this tank. They've got a problem. Can you take their fish? Okay.
I'd be like, what kind are they? what do they got?
And half the time it's a 2-foot pleco.
Yeah. Those are fun.
Just gorgeous. A 2-foot pleco is so pretty.
I know, but you need at least a minimum of 125 gallon. That's even
for sure. Like a 300.
My 125 had
really.
3 of them swimming around.
Because think of the buoyancy issue. Like a small body of water has less buoyancy than, like, say, a 300 gallon. Because at some point that giantism, that fish is going to suffer in like smaller bodies of water. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, back when I started, that's the only thing I knew was the little ones you get at PetSmart and Petco. They're really nice looking when they're small, and they do a good job.
Oh, they're beautiful. They're beautiful any size. I love those fish, but they're not as hardy as those stupid videos make out where, oh, they can just mummify on the beach and they're fine. It's because when you throw them back in, they're in the ocean or the Gulf, where the water is really nice. But you can't do that in a tank. They're pretty sensitive.
Oh, there he is. Speak of the devil, there he is. Swiffle is in the house. He's what we're talking about. I was just talking about you there, Dennis, about your move all the way to Texas and then back to...
Oh, wow, Swiffle. Hello.
And back to Florida again.
That's pretty fortuitous and
wow,
awesome. I love it.
How cool is that?
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah, wow. Talk about timing. You don't get offered tanks, Nathan? I thought you did. I mean, Dennis goes around. He finds them on the side of the road and takes them home. He said, pretty much really nice tanks, side of the road. Just picks them up, takes them home. They hold water. Some people have all the luck. I mean, really.
Well, I found a 150 on the side of the road.
A 150.
Yeah, same footprint as my 125, just a little taller.
Nice. So 6 foot tank?
Yeah,
Oh wow, that'd be sweet.
yeah, except for the one end pane had something punched through it.
Oh,
So
so that was
that's on the I got to repair it pile. But hey, a free 6 foot tank.
oh yeah. I mean, you see, okay, I that's a very important thing right there. You get a brand new 75-gallon tank, and at the normal price, it runs like two something, between $200 and $300. Usually about less than $300, but somewhere in the twos. You go 2 extra feet for 125. It's a 50-gallon difference is all.
Mhm.
Not even double. We're talking a tank is costing like $800 for 2 feet. That just, man, that's just seems.
Basically, I've got a friend who works for Aquion, and what it boils down to is the size of the glass panel. Standard 4 foot glass panel is actually less expensive than 6 feet. Yeah, and 8 gets out absolutely insane, I guess.
So it's like quadruple the price.
Right.
I think I just get more. I just think I'll stick with 75s then for that. I mean, 2 extra feet.
And on the other end of it, um, 10 gallons are probably the cheapest tank because 5 gallons they actually have to take time to cut the glass down for a 5 gallon or 2.5. So yeah, 10 gallon is
Yep.
10
Uh,
gallons the ideals, I guess.
they're almost equal price now, the 5 and the 10. So it's like, um,
Right.
I like the five.
I think an ideal tank is a 40-gallon because you can get any kind of stand for it. It does take a bit of room. It's like 2 10-gallon, or no, like a 10-gallon and 3/4, and it's taller. But you can put a lot of fish in there.
Wow, here we go. Ian's here. Hi, Ian. I didn't see you come in. How you doing, my friend? He says the thickness in glass that makes the cost go up. Yeah, but I was
That
wondering
too.
that much though. I mean,
Right. Yeah.
to go from 200 and something to $800.
Well, that 6 foot long panel, yeah, that when you put it that way, yeah, that the 6 foot long panels on the 125 and the 150 is almost half inch thick,
Yeah.
whereas my 90 is like quarter, 3/8.
Mm-hmm.
So
And basically, the
yeah,
90s is the same footprint as the 75, it's just way taller, right?
exactly.
See,
I've never come across a 90, but I like that size for like a community tank. I would like to find
Oh,
that
they're
because I think
beautiful.
that's a little lighter weight than, say, a 125, obviously. But
Right.
I know Jose has a 90-gallon where he has his electric blue Akara, and I have my Akara in a 75, but I feel like they're kind of cramped because they're top dwellers. They like the tall tanks, and when you have a tall 75, it's kind of narrow. I think a 95, or I'm sorry, a 90 would be really good. I think that would be ideal for the Mayakaras. So I wish I could come across a 90-gallon tank for them. And then this 75 would make a great community tank for some of my smaller cichlids.
mm-hmm.
I'm keeping my eye out. I watch Facebook Marketplace. I don't know if it's the same name
Yeah, we have
everywhere
Facebook.
for.
Yeah.
It's Facebook Marketplace here too.
Oh, okay, and then you
In
put in
Michigan?
your location, and I get some hits, but I'm just so outside of any city. Like I'm in Illinois, but Chicago is 2.75 hours away. So I'm in
Yeah,
the
just like
middle,
me.
of just nothing. No
I'm just north of
college.
you. Yeah,
Huh?
I'm between. I'm north of you. I'm between Portage and Madison,
Are you
in the middle of
by
nowhere.
Murfreesboro? Oh no, that's south, right?
No,
Yeah.
he's in Wisconsin.
Yep.
Oh, Wisconsin. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Madison, right? Because that's only like an hour 90 minutes away. That's actually as close as Davenport, ironically.
Yep.
Weird. Where
Holly's in
I'm
Chicago,
at.
Illinois. Did you know
So
that?
like, there's all those big hubs. So I'm down here,
Tiffany,
and
did you see
there's
what Holly said?
nothing. You know
Holly said Holly's in Illinois too.
who?
Holly.
Oh, Holly.
Yep.
Nice, Holly. I didn't know where you were from, Holly.
Yep. She just wrote it there. Um,
I know she buys interesting fish, like some bigger fish.
she bought I sent her a pair of convicts.
Yeah. I
How are they
feel
doing?
like I
Have they
don't meet a
bred for
lot of
you
people
yet?
that like convicts, but
Have, yeah. Holly, have they bred for you yet? The convicts? I wouldn't be surprised. I've got them in the house, and within a few days they have eggs.
she'll
I
do
picked
a
up a
water
pair of
change
convicts
one
on
day and
club
they'll breed.
auction, and they had eggs in the bag on the way home.
That is something. That is something. Then she is spitting sand at him as we speak. Oh wow! So the female convict is spitting sand at the male.
Yeah, saying let's do the nest. Come on. That oh my goodness, I have that's my tank where I have it dirted and sanded. They dug all the way to the bottom, but guys, don't distress unless it's like multiple holes in the tank. You can have a dirted tank and they can dig all the way down to the bottom and the dirt will cling to the wall of the glass. You just gotta clean it off a little at a time.
I'll never
Don't
do
do it
another
all at
dirty
once
tank.
because
I,
it will
I got
all
the.
go into the water.
Never going to do another dirty tank. It's just going to be that one. I won't do any more. I mean,
Most
Oh, I
water,
love it.
all
That's
the
my main
time.
thing. I'm gonna
The
always
water's brown
do.
and green all the time, no matter how many water changes I do. It's just like TK said, it's turning into a swamp.
Yeah, it's always gonna be dirt and sand for me. But I'm gonna do, dirt 1.25, 1.5 inch, and sand like 2.5, 3 inches. Oh, or you could do like how Alex from Fishery does, where he does that lasagna method. That's pretty cool. He talks about like anaerobic respiration and leaving pockets with your kind of waffling lasagna substrate in order for that to work, as well as the aerobic respiration. And
Yeah, most of my tanks were either dirted or bare bottom. So
I don't like a bare bottom tank. I've been doing that with my goldfish, but I finally gave up on that because
the bare bottom were usually a species only what I call a working tank. They were in there to breed or to grow up. So
yeah, because you can keep it clean and make sure,
yep,
yeah,
exactly.
keep an eye on their poops.
Well, my Corey fry tanks were 5 gallon tanks in the bathroom actually. And the tanks are still in there. They're empty, but they're still in there. And the whole idea was you're going into the bathroom how many times a day? It's always a good time to feed your Cory fry.
That's what I was thinking about that. It's like, oh, I don't think I ever have one in the bathroom, but now that you mention it, I mean, you go in there. I mean, I go in there a few times a day. I mean,
Right.
so
Keith, what is your percentage of loss in those bathroom Cory fry tanks?
As I was telling Jeff earlier, generally 80% is considered good survival rate, but I could get I could get 90 to 95.
And how much water do you change?
I was doing a roughly a 50% change in a 5 gallon tank every other week. So
Yes, yes. That's my thing is like a lot of breeders I think with certain type of again riverine or whatever fish that need that debris buildup like autosynclus. You know, the ones they say season your tank before you get them, that you need to let a certain amount of debris kind of build up. Now,
right,
I wouldn't.
Corey's love that mulm on the bottom.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Pretty much with my tanks, the 75-gallon tanks, I'll take 3 5-gallon buckets out of each one of them about every 2 weeks. The 40 gallons I have is 10 gallons, 2 5-gallon buckets. The 20s, 10s, and the 5s, well, the 5s I only do take a couple gallons out because, you take a 5-gallon bucket out, it's
Yep.
50. But the 10s, I'll do 50% with a 5-gallon bucket. I take a 5-gallon out of the 20s, so that's like 25%. And that's pretty much how I do mine. I don't change the majority of the water. I just change, it's maintenance. It's not like you're not trying to make the tank brand new every time you do it. I mean, for me anyway.
Yeah. I honestly, my water changes weren't that much except for in the fry tanks and the working Cory tanks and the working Cory tanks, they would get anywhere from a 50 to an 80% water change after I had them conditioned, and that big
Yeah,
water
you
change
can
would get them to
condition them to get
spawn like
used to
right
that.
away.
50% is what I do with my. See, this is what I found. I feed them up really good with baby brine shrimp or with frozen foods. The next day, I will do a 50% water change, cold water change, and then the next day, eggs all over the glass.
Well, as I've always said, the majority of your Corys, you it's conditioning. You feed them well for
Yes,
3 to 7 days, and you keep an eye on the weather. And you've got a storm coming in. That's when you hit them with the cold water change with that low pressure drop, and that majority of them you can get to spawn that way. I think the hardest ones I finally got to spawn were Zygotus Corys. And I had to winter them, put them through a dry season for what 5 months. At the end there was a group of 8 of them in a 15-gallon tank swimming around in about an inch and a half of water.
Which,
Inch and
which, what species was
Inch and
that?
a half of water. Huh?
What species was that?
That was Zygotus.
I never even heard of
fun
those.
times.
Have you heard of Rabutai?
Nope.
They look exactly the same. You cannot tell the difference. The only way you can really tell the difference is when you get fry. Rabutai fry look like baby Rabutai.
Yeah, I've seen that name now. It's
Yeah,
RAU. Yeah, I've seen that.
Rabut. Yeah, but yeah, but the Zygotus look exactly like them, but their fry look absolutely nothing like the parents.
They must be all eyes, like zygotes,
Yes,
zygotus.
Yeah. Hey, Beto, welcome in. Good to see you.
Beto, hello.
Meadow, welcome.
So, we and so I'm going to get my condition, but the thing of it is, I'm not going to. I really can't go full tilt on the Corys right now because I don't have the other tank set up.
And you have so many already.
I know it. I want to make sure. I just want to take my time with this group.
Yeah, we
I gotta
got
say this.
to. We got to. We got to take the times with the ones we or the time with the ones we have because I keep thinking like, oh, I want to do this or that, but everybody's doing well, so
That's right. I don't want to rock. I don't want to rock the boat because right now I've got
Yes.
the best survival rate for the longest so far. I mean, they say that every time you do it, you're going to get better at it.
Exactly.
And this is the first time I've tried doing it actually in a. What I do is I'll hatch them in a specimen container that's inside the aquarium, and I'll feed them until their eggs. When they get egg sacs gone, I'll start feeding them. I'll give them a day or two, and then I'll take them up and I put them in the tank, and they're just doing great. They're growing faster. I feed them about 10 times a day, though. I mean, seriously, not a lot. Not a
Yeah,
lot.
little bit, many times a day, and they grow surprisingly quick.
I'll take my finger, I'll put it in the powder, and just tap it on the water, and it goes all over the place. Then they start moving like crazy.
I'm going to tell you that, and I don't raise a lot of fry, but the fry I have been raising successfully, and I can't do delicate species, so in that case, this is.
Thank you, Mitzi. Have a good night. Mitzi's on her way. Have a good evening, Mitzi.
Sleep well.
Good night, Betsy.
Aquatics, Exotics, hello, welcome in.
Ed, I saw your show tonight, and you had giveaways too.
So are you going to try another kind of Cory next to
Yeah,
work with?
the next one I want to try is the orange Venezuelan. But I mean, I'm not. I can get a different one. It becomes more available, I guess. But I can't really. When I buy my stuff, my fish, they're usually small because they're less.
Right.
I don't really like paying the big money for an older fish because I don't know. I've always been of the mind that I'd rather raise them up myself, and that way I know how old they are and how well they're taken care of. And it's like buying a used car; you never know what they did with it, right? And then you have it for a month or two, and all of a sudden stuff starts breaking down on it. And it's like I don't like that. So I'm always like I have to have a new car. I have to have new this, new that. That way I know. I guess I'm just suspicious of a lot of stuff. I don't like getting stuff that's been handed down really that much, except like used aquariums. I got my first used aquariums this year. Everything else I've always bought brand new because that's just my my ADHD mind makes me do that.
I don't think I've ever. No, I've never bought a brand new aquarium.
Oh wow! And mine's just the opposite. Most of mine are brand new. Well, they were now. I mean, when they were when I bought them.
No, also a good majority of them. Almost every last one of my 40 breeders, I bought from a store that they were their display tanks that started to leak. So I got 40 breeders for like $20 a piece, and took them home, resealed them, and they're doing great.
And we spoke about that. I have some resealing I have to do on my 40 gallons upstairs. I have two 40-gallon breeders. I love that size tank.
Oh, they're beautiful.
And I'm just going to reseal them.
I want a 55.
Oh yeah,
I don't like 40.
I think I've got 12 of them.
Like you want to put a lot of fish in there, and when they're in there, you see that they need a 55.
Yeah, 55. I mean, they're different types of.
Unless you keep small fish, which I don't.
Well, 40 gallon, you can keep some decent sized fish.
Yeah.
I know, but it always seems crowded compared to a 55, and you can find those cheap.
Yeah.
I have 12 of them.
You can get a 75 and have even more room because you get much more real estate on the bottom of the tank.
Yeah, I know, but it's easier to get a stand for a 55. Finding a used stand for a 75 is a lot harder.
And also,
I should know.
We're talking 20 gallons differences, all right? And
no, it's just getting the stand. If you want a real stand and not like a dresser or table.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the tank. The cost of the tank for just 20 gallons more, you're going to pay almost twice as much because it's just you're talking 13 inches wide to 18 inches, and it's going to.
Well, I got all my 55s used.
Yeah.
The only 55 I have, I bought it brand new. It was at. It was.
No, I didn't do that.
What?
I didn't do that.
What?
Buy one new.
Oh no, I was saying the one I have is, and I was just talking about when I got it. They had a 70% off sale, right? So
Oh,
it was a complete. It had the power filter with it, the hoods and lights, heater, net, all the stuff. It was $100, and we have 6 cents on the dollar sales tax. It was $106 out the door for that brand new, and it's not. It's a top fin tank, so the glass is real. I think it's heavier than a 75-gallon tank. That 55 is.
Yeah.
yeah, my 40 gallons are top fin and they're very heavy. But yeah, you're so right. Like that I have seen deals where new tanks are cheaper probably than some of the ones I've bought used.
Yeah.
So
Hello,
I
Lance.
totally
Welcome
get
in.
it.
Lance is here. Hello.
No, my tanks, when dealing with stands, I was dealing with so many that there's no stands. They're all rack systems. And yeah, I've got two, no, three racks that are nothing but 55s.
Wow. Yeah, they're a nice size tank.
Oh, they're great. They're beautiful, but they take a lot
Oh yeah,
a lot of rack space.
I'd rather have those 40 longs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if
Because
you could find the 40 long, that'd be ideal, I think. That would
there's
be
Well,
my choice.
yeah, on the 55 racks, I want to say the top one, due to low ceiling in a basement, are the 40 longs. But
there is a place here in Michigan in Grand Rapids that actually they build and sell the 40-gallon breeders or the 40-gallon long, and that's the
Oh.
only place that I know of to find them. It's
What do
called
they
Yeah.
sell them for, Jeff?
I can look it up actually. It's I think it's Seora or Sephora.
Yeah, please
they're
do if you
very,
want.
very difficult to make. Everyone used to make the 40-gallon long or the 33 long, however you wanted to call it. They stopped making those 8 years ago.
You know, one of my best
Ah,
tanks is my used Marineland tank. It's like the dual panel glass. The rim is like super solid, you know. It's a Marineland, the old tank Marineland tanks are really nice. I don't
Yep.
know if they're even in business now or I don't know. I buy their heaters. I like Marineland heaters at PetSmart because you can adjust them and they're
Yeah.
very reliable.
I'm just looking for this place here. You guys can go and continue to talk while I look for this.
And if you look at PetSmart's website, the Marineland heater is often on sale for almost half price.
Hmm. I think it's Sephora. Yes, I think it is. Let me see here. No, that's not it. Sorry, guys. I'm looking for this here. Aquarium product kit. Well, this is embarrassing when I'm trying to find something that's not showing up.
Of course not.
Let's see
Yeah,
here.
if you can find a place for those 33 longs, 40 longs that still makes
Yeah,
them.
if you could
They're,
find an affordable place, I would totally like to get some. But I feel like it's unrealistic. I'm going to watch for this marketplace used tanks.
yeah, it's probably the best way to get them now because, like I
That's
said, they
how I got this
far as I was
75.
concerned, everyone had stopped making them.
Mm-hmm. Try this now. See if I can find this now. Where are you? Petco fish tanks direct. Oh, maybe it's there. 50. No, it's not. Well, you know what? I hate that when you're trying to find something when
It's
you're in front
okay.
of
You
people.
can look it up later, and if you find it,
Yeah, I'll do
give
that
us
later. I'm
later.
sorry. It's really annoying when any other time I look for it, bam, it'd be right there.
I want to know what chat's saying. I have no idea. Everyone's out there in the ether.
What's that you're talking about?
I say I want to know what chat is saying. Everyone's out there in the ether because
Oh,
I can't
oh, I'm
follow
sorry. I
along.
should be bringing all this stuff up. I got us on full screen so I can see you guys, so I can.
Oh no, that's great. I just was curious who's out there and what they're thinking
Oh,
about.
Sephora. That's what it is. There it is. 33 longs a couple years ago. At an independent fish store. We have the Sephora shop is here in Michigan in Grand Rapids.
I have such bad eyesight.
I've spelled it wrong for one thing. SEAPORA.
Oh, 33 long. A couple of years ago.
Here we go. Sephora products.
At an independent fish store. I saw it. I have terrible eyesight.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share this here with us. I finally, thank you, Ed. If I wasn't such a retard, I would have spelled it
Yeah,
right.
he found a 33 long.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get up here. There. Whoop. Sephora products. And add it to the stage. There we go. And up here. So we got aquariums and stands. This is Sephora, and this is in.
Okay.
I believe this is in Grand Rapids. Now these are the different size tanks. That's a better aquarium. It's 2-compartment. That's a 1 gallon. Find out here. These are just tiny tanks right here.
That must have opened up to the new window that you're not sharing.
Oh, it did. I'm sorry. There we go.
There you go.
There we are. Okay. Now here we are. This is 48 by. Now here's a nice, interesting tank. 48. What size is this? I'm going to click on it.
This is 80 gallon
80 gallons. That is nice. So we got.
frag tank.
Ah,
So large footprint bottom, and not very tall.
What's the price?
I'm clicking on it, but nothing's happening for some reason. I wonder why it's not. I'm clicking. It's like a dead link or something. I'm clicking on these things, but they're not coming up. You can see the mouse here, right?
Yeah.
Nothing's happening.
Does Ed want to come up and talk about it?
About what?
About the pricing and how the site works?
Oh, sure, if he wants to.
If he wants to.
Okay. Does he?
Ed, you want to come up and... He probably ordered from here. That's probably why he's suggesting it.
Yeah. Well, I'll drop this in case he wants to.
Just in case you want to. $80 gallon. I never heard of that one.
80-gallon tank. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. Now here we go down here. Now these are 80 gallons also.
Yeah.
Now this is 48 by 18 by 20. That one there is.
That says 75 gallon.
Wow. Okay. Here was 72 by 24 by 30. It's interesting. These are 6-foot tanks here.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's 135 gallons, so that's. I don't really want anything
6
24
foot by
deep.
18 by 24.
Does it have pricing?
Yeah. Let's see. There's no pricing. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know why it's not. I wonder if I have to go up to the top here. Let me see if there's something I need to do. There's no search bar up here. It just shows the products. It just shows the products, and let me see here. I'm gonna come back and see if yep. Seaport tanks are made by aquarium masters out in California. Oh, really? We have a Sephora in Grand Rapids, also, Michigan. That hi, Red Elbows, welcome in. By the way, I didn't see you come in. Sephora has a 33 long on their website, $134 out of. Oh, okay. I must be not finding that website.
Maybe just go for the used 29 gallon.
29 gallon? Oh, 29 gallon, yeah. Those are
You can get that significantly. Well, unless that's like your only tank and you're building something nice. But practically speaking,
nothing like booting myself out of the stream. Let's see now. Never miss a show, Jeff. Just don't always have a free moment to be part of the conversation. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you're part of the conversation, Wet Elbows. It's so nice to have you here.
hello, Wet Elbows.
I have got a couple.
I always have
tanks,
wet
black
elbows,
silicone.
sleeves, all of it. Pull them up, but
Yeah. It's on Ken's Fish, just Seaport brand. Oh, okay. That's on Ken's Fish.
I actually did a little search and I found some prices.
Oh, go ahead. You can present. You can do the. You know how to do the sharing.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead and I'll bring it up on the stage. It's great. Let me clear some of these other tabs up. Yeah, Ken's Fish. I buy fish food from there. Ken's has really good quality.
Bang. You
Is it
see
up
that?
I don't see it yet. You have to. Did you share it?
Oh, here we go.
Okay. You have to click the share and then.
Yeah, I got to hit that.
Yeah. There it
Now
is. There we go. And now
there's the one you were talking about. The 40-gallon long.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's not terrible for a tank that size, really. I mean,
No.
And those are out of stock?
Actually, it says this one is in stock.
Oh wow, okay. Is that the one in Grand Rapids?
No shipping, in store.
Yeah, you have to pick them up.
Yeah.
Let me see.
But I have no idea where the place is. Hey.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. 40-gallon long.
Granville.
Not.
Granville, Michigan?
Yep.
Yep, Granville is near Grand Rapids. Excuse me one moment. I got a call from my wife. I'll be right back. 1 minute. I gotta check on her.
I was going to say, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. I was going to say that a 40-gallon long would not, and I promise you it would not, be suitable for an angelfish.
No, it's too shallow.
Yeah. And their fins would drag on the bottom as they swam about, and they would get fin rot.
Yeah. They would be okay for a while. It would be good for
for a grow out. Yeah, it'd be nice for a grow out tank.
I would consider putting a pair in, to get them to spawn in one, but keep them long term. No, It's
No,
too.
you know
It
what
would be too
though,
shallow.
Keith? Yeah, and even for spawning, they would spawn better, I think, in a 40-gallon tall breeder. Don't you?
Um, yeah, they would.
Yeah.
I was using 29s, and then yeah, this 30-gallon extra high. I think I've got two of those that I was using. Those are excellent.
Yeah, I think so. I agree.
There's the
I mean,
50,
I don't have that size, but I could see that.
oh, they got a 15 gallon, 50, 59.99. 24 by 12 by 12. Okay, that's the size tank that David's trying to fill his fish room up with is 15 gallons, but they're more.
These are very nice.
They cost more than the 20-gallon longs. For you get less
Yeah,
tank.
because 15 gallons are standardly reptile tanks, so the price is jabbed up a little bit. And yes, I got mine used, but I thought, oh, I like this tank, and I wanted to get more for the
And
betas.
here's are 20
And
long.
the 15 long are reptile tanks, and they're always like $62 at PetSmart.
$21 for a 5.5. Wow, that is expensive. That's
Yeah.
terribly expensive. Oops. The steel frame for my 1,000-gallon plywood tank is almost done. Oh wow, yeah, it is. 1,000-gallon. Can you imagine? How much fun
Oof.
would that be to stock that? It'd be like, it would really be a lot of fun. I can tell you that.
I was offered a 900-gallon stock tank for the outside pond a couple of years ago.
Hmm.
I thought about it, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 1,000 gallons. You can do a lot with
How
that.
Yeah.
how much does a waterbed weigh? Like a queen size waterbed?
I had one. I don't know how many gallons was in it. Probably maybe 150 gallons. I don't know.
I
I really have no idea.
no clue anymore.
I just know that this
All I know is it made
house,
me
my
seasick.
my dad lived here before, and he mentioned that he had a roommate, and the roommate had a queen size waterbed, and it broke one of the floor joists to the house. So I was just curious how much a queen size waterbed weighs, so that I don't do that with an aquarium.
See, when you get back, Christine, I need to go tree hunting for some wood. Did you guys see on Facebook the driftwood that Gil's got for his tank? It is really nice. Now, Gil, did you buy that or did somebody give that to you? I know he got it last Sunday. I know that. Let's see what he says. Yeah, they got some pretty cool stuff there, though, don't they? What else do they
Yeah.
sell there? Do they sell like Python products, anchors, aqua. Oh, they have Equion products too.
Yeah.
Let's see what they got for Equion.
Tops. 10-gallon rimless.
Out of stock on those. Now, see the 10-gallon right there is $1.99 more than that 5.5 gallon was. Oh, look at the 210 gallon. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Wow. I didn't realize they made that big a tank.
I think they make bigger too.
Oh, do they really? Okay. I wonder. You know what I'm looking at my 75-gallon tanks are right together, right? So it's 8 feet long, 21 inches tall, and 18 inches wide. I'd like to have just a tank that with those dimensions, just like putting two 75s together, an 8-footer.
It's I've seen a couple of 8-footers.
I know 240 is generally is a 8-foot tank. It's a 8 foot by 2 by 2, so it's 24 wide and 24 tall. That's a whopper of a tank too. What is that one right there? It's 135 gallon.
125. This one?
Oh, 120. Okay, that's a lot cheaper than I've seen them.
Yeah.
Usually closer to like $700, $800.
Yep.
There's 210. Oh, there's a 60 breeder. I like that 60 breeder too.
Oh, those 60 breeders are wonderful.
Yes.
The last Cataclysm, we got a bunch of those in. And they sold almost
How
immediately.
much for a 60 breeder?
About 150 here. 60 breeder Aquatic.
I know that when they're doing the 50% off sale, it's like $99 that they charge for it.
Yeah.
Mate gave it to me. Picked it up down the river. Oh, that's nice. Something like that would cost probably $150, $200 in the pet store, Gil. Wood that size.
Here's your 20 long for 55.
Ah.
Yeah.
What is that one for $199? What size tank is that?
This one here, 55.
Oh, 55 gallon.
Yep.
I wonder, these tanks down there, what size is that? It's a 1,000. That's 210 gallon.
Yep, 210 and a 150. But they're reef ready. They've got the
29.
see here where they've got the
there's the one. That's
the
one.
overflow already worked in.
Now here's the price I was seeing down here, the 749.
Yeah.
Now that's 6 foot by 18 and 22 inches tall. So that's, I wouldn't want to have almost 30 inches. I mean, even the 24 inches, I'm up to my armpit trying to do work in it. And with the 29 inches, I couldn't even reach the bottom of the tank. But that one would work.
Let's see what's on the second page.
Oh, nice. 75.
You know why I don't want too tall of a tank is because I got a naughty Oscar who tries to bite my hand.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to hold it at the top by the hose as I.
Yeah. Are you filling your tanks with a hose now?
Huh?
Are you filling your tanks with a hose now?
No, I just didn't fill them up all the way, so the water's dropping in.
But you're still using a pitcher to put all the water in your tank, right? Are you using?
Yeah. I use pitcher and buckets and all that. I treat the water for 48 hours.
We got to get you a hose.
Shush! I got a lot of time on my hands.
Got to get you a hose though. I also make it easier for you to
Look, I got one of those fake top fin pythons that I use to fill the buckets, but then I have to treat it with the vitamin C and let it sit for 48 hours to cure.
You know what? Here's what you got to get. You got to get a jar of Safe. Fill that tank up, and then just take the.
I know. I was gonna get I just got a PayPal card, so I'm gonna get a list of your cheap stuff that you suggested to me, and I'm gonna put money on my card one day and order it all.
Each one of those containers, I think it's.
No, I know. I agree because I hate crushing up the vitamin C. I have a cup there. I was gonna do it while we were talking because I got a tub. I got a treat.
But that treats 60,000 gallons. Now, how many water changes is that going to do for you? Right. A lot of gallons. 60,000 gallons. Just think of that. I mean, that's.
I hate crushing it because the pieces pop out of the cup as I'm crushing it, and I got to gather them and put them back in, and hope I got 2,000 milligrams.
Well, this comes out as powder automatically here. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
powder.
No, I gotcha. I use
$9.99. I've been
I
using it.
used newfangled modern stuff before, Jeff.
I've been using this for 4 years, and I'm not even halfway through it. And we're talking 4 years of all the water changes I do, everything. And I've probably been using too much too. I'm probably using more than I actually should.
I'm not gonna use the bare minimum, to be sure.
I should use the bare minimum, yeah, but I'm not.
I will.
Yeah, it'll last you 10. It probably last you 10 years, 20 years. I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I've taken your advice to heart. It's just that I didn't have, like, I don't bank. I didn't have credit cards, so I got this stupid PayPal so I could buy these stupid fish from people or whatever. But I'm gonna start ordering fish food online because it's so much cheaper than getting it at PetSmart, and you just get better variety.
I got my. You were talking water conditioning. I was getting the sodium thiophosphate from Ken's Fish. It
Ken's
comes.
Fish. That's where the only
Oh yeah,
times I've ordered online is Ken's Fish. Yes.
yes. Order there regularly.
Yeah.
But yeah, you
Sodium
get it. It's a
biphosphate.
crystal packet of crystal, and you mix it up, pre-mix it in a gallon jug, and a cat full treats like 20 gallons, but it's impossible to over overuse, but is an excellent dechlorinator. I was using
Nice.
that.
Yeah, I'll have to
But
look that up.
then,
Sodium diphosphate.
okay, we'll do the change here. Let me look up.
Water dechlorinator at Ken's Fish.
Ken's Fish. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, because 1 gallon and you only need 1 tablespoon, that could last forever.
That's wrong. That right there, the number I put, that's for a 75 gallon. The 60 is the same footprint, but it's only 16 inches tall. I was mentioning to Chi-Town.
In my life, beggars can't be choosers, and I'm going to get what I get. But I like to see what these dimensions are, so once I get an aquarium, I know what I'm getting.
I'll share again.
Yep. Okay. I'll add it to the stage when it gets here. And there's, thank you. There's Ken's right there.
Yep, this is what I was talking about.
Ah.
Now we get the 1 pound, which makes a gallon.
Nice.
It says here, dissolve 500 grams in lukewarm water. Stir until.
How many gallons does that treat? That 1 pound?
20.
Two drops per 1 gallon.
Oh, okay. I thought you
one
said
gallon. 1 gallon could treat 37, almost 38,000 gallons.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is what I like. Overdosage is virtually impossible.
Yeah. And with a safe, you can go up to 4 times the amount that they say.
Correct.
What's great about these products is that if you do fall into a situation where your cycle breaks and you get a lot of ammonia spikes or nitrite, this turns it makes it harmless. It prevents it from damaging your fish. You can hold that at bay while the bacteria is trying to build back up, right? So you can keep your fish healthy and happy with that stuff. And then once the cycle takes hold again, then you're good. I haven't broken a cycle in I don't know how long though. I mean, it's really, for me, it's hard to do. I don't try to do it, but I haven't broken a cycle in, I don't know, it's been 20 years, 30 years. It's been a long time. But when you do, when that cycle, it's bad.
But then the other thing I did for my water conditioning, the 8-inch whole house water filters. I put those in a line, and I got a hose running off of it. But I've got two of them. First one would be a sediment filter, just because, and then the second one's a carbon block. And that carbon block will pull any chlorine out, anything out that would be harmful. So I can just hooked up to city water, walk over with the hose, drop it in the tank, and let her rip. The only problem is that, yeah, it's cold. I did not tap into the hot water line. Of course, if I tapped into the hot water line, then, yeah, it gets too hot for a lot of fish.
That's what I miss when you talk about the carbon. The old I used to get. I've been using the Marineland hang-on backs before I started doing my ear system.
Mm-hmm.
And years ago, before they switched over to the 350, they had one that was called the Penguin 330.
Yep.
And they had really nice baskets that would hang in there. You put your charcoal in there, and you wouldn't have to worry about the chlorine. I mean, you change it up like every month or every 2 months or something like that. But
You know, there is a solution. Steal the wife's nylons and use them as filter media bags.
No, nylon has an icky smell and there's too much chemical processing. I've tried nylon, I don't like it. Makes me
I've
feel
stolen
sick
a lot
even
of the
thinking.
wife's nylons.
I don't like it.
well,
But then I also got lazy, and she started yelling at me because she could never find them, and I just, in the hang-on backs, I just dumped the carbon in loose.
yeah,
Yeah,
It
I
works.
tried nylons. It's icky. I don't like it.
well, they got those little mesh bags I get now that are really nice.
Yeah, you can get those
Yeah, I
too.
like a clean mesh bag.
Yeah, the mesh
Nylons have
bags
a
are really.
stinky smell. Have you ever smelled nylons? You're just not perverted.
Oh, oops, are you okay? Uh-oh. Are you all
Tiffany's
right?
down.
I was looking at a book while you guys were talking and I knocked down my camera.
Oops. Whoopsie daisy. Is that a hexagon tank you got back there? Do you
No.
have? Oh, it looked like a hexagon type tank.
No, it's just probably the bad lighting. You guys, I'm going to get off here because I knocked this thing over. And it's just getting late. I got to feed a couple of the fish and stuff.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Well, thank you very much, Stephanie.
Yeah. Thanks for
It was
coming
so
along.
good to see everybody.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll be seeing you again next Wednesday, hopefully.
Yes.
So you're going to be a regular
Just
here.
know that I won't be using nylon in the aquarium.
Yeah, well,
Guys, seriously,
new nylons.
take your wife's nylons.
Now the previously worn nylons, not the
Yeah.
Elbow says not the previously worn ones, but you can get some new ones.
Whatever. It could be brand new.
Oh, really?
Put them in some water. They smell funny.
I've never noticed.
Did you get the Pleco? Well, I was playing for Holly. I sent it to Holly, Beto. So I told Dan that I was playing for her, and so she sent an email to Dan, and he sent him the Longfin Super Reds. So
Holly got the longfin super reds.
yeah, I won them on Dan's. That's the first time I ever won on Dan's. I was like, my luck runs in streaks like that. I remember somebody was doing a giveaway a while back, and there was 3 giveaways.
And June has some too, and she has some short fins that she's gonna sell or give away or something.
But I won the first one. I was the runner-up on the second one, so it was just 2 of us. And then I won
You
the
are
third
so
one.
lucky, Jeff.
I hope not. Honestly, it goes from one extreme all the way to the other. And
Me too. That's the story of my life.
One extreme to the other. It just goes. Sometimes when the sun shines, it shines, and when it doesn't, it doesn't.
And when it doesn't, you can stick it where the sun don't shine.
That's right. That's right. That's where it goes. All righty.
All right, guys.
It's the first time I ever won on Dan's, though, Beto. And you don't think of it is. If they would have been short fin, I probably would have played for myself, and I would have lost. So I'm glad I was able to help somebody and get something. But I like the short fin ones. Every time I've seen I had a long fin fish, they always get tattered. You know, I don't know. I just have a hard time with the long fin fish. Yes. Same thing with bettas. I like to get the like the placats with the shorter fins. For one thing, they swim better and get to the food better and stuff. They're not like struggling. When I see a fish that's just kind of wiggling in the water, just barely moving, I feel bad for it. I don't know. I just get a bad feeling. I mean, I don't have anything against those fancy goldfish, but when you see those little pudgy things, they're just kind of like through the water. I'm like, man, they're just struggling to survive. You know, that's what they look like. They look like softball with little fins on this.
Well, I have a question. How can those betas be bred for fighting? They can't move in a current, but they can kill each other.
Who's that?
The beta fish, the fighter fish.
The betas used for fighting are the placats.
Oh,
and
they have the short fins.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And honestly,
how can they even fight?
Yeah. Generally they don't fight to the death. The way most of the beta fighting is done is they're put in a bowl, and the first one to basically turn away and try to run is the loser.
Turn on its side. Oh. I've seen this with my fish where
I don't condone it. I've just actually had a chance to talk to somebody who did participate, and yeah.
It's good to know they don't do it to the death, because don't bullfighters do bullfighting till they kill the bull?
Depends on the bullfighting. I can't remember the bullfighting in Mexico and Spain. One kills, the other is a bloodless.
But then they harvest the meat too, and then they have like a barbecue, right?
Yeah, but it isn't right to raise like your finest specimen and then to slaughter them on the battlefield after.
Mm-hmm.
That isn't right.
But you know something? I got a theory though about the bettas. If you raise them up together, I mean, I know that Ron had done that. He bred the bigger placats, and he's got males and females in the tank, and they're not killing each other.
Right.
No. Generally, when you raise a brood together and they've raised up together from egg, they're fine together.
Yep. I mean, because look in the wild. I mean, there's going to be males in the same proximity as other ones, and along with the females.
Okay, well, look at pit bulls. People think, oh, they kill everyone, and then other people think, well, they were nanny dogs to begin with, and then they were bred for fighting. But a
lot of that depends on the pit bull.
It's just all about how you.
So many pit bulls, most of which will love you to death, and I have only come across two that ever concerned me. One was well abused and extremely abused, and the other one just had the complete wrong temperament. But of the other 100 I've come across, they've loved me to death.
Right.
You know, I got a question for everybody, you know, and you guys too, okay? It is not about fish, it's about cats. Me and my wife have been having a debate about cats, and I like all cats, but I was looking at these Sphinx cats, the hairless ones.
Yeah.
And I think they're cool. And she's like, no way, I don't want them like that. They're gross looking.
My daughter likes those too. I don't like that.
But you know, they need to be cared for. You know, it's like you see them, and they look like they're starving to death. You just want to hug them, right? Make everything all right.
Better give them lots of blankets.
Yeah, they look. I mean, I guess they feel like a hot water bottle when you touch them. They're like
They do.
But that, I mean, I think it would be kind of cool having something. I mean, I'm not going to get one, but
My daughter wants that kind of cat too.
who knows? Maybe I will. I could be like, what's his name, Dr. Evil, Mr. Wrigglesworth, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Wrigglesworth. Oh, that would be funny. Yeah. Well, I think on that note, oh, if you are allergic to cats, you can have one of those. Yeah, I'm not allergic to them, thank goodness. Hair getting long, Ron. That's not Ron.
No, that's not
Keith.
Ron.
No, that's Ron.
Yes.
This is Keith.
But Keith has grown a beard since we last saw him.
Yeah.
Since
Yep.
we last
Well,
saw
it's the
him.
winter coat. You think
Yeah, you
weather's
gotta
getting
get
cold.
your winter gear
I work
out.
outside, so I let it grow.
Mhm.
Come to next spring, it'll go away.
Yep. But yeah, those are good
And
hyperallergenic. Yeah.
and after Thanksgiving, I start wearing the Santa hat,
Mm.
and it's lots of fun. And you go to the crowded grocery store wearing the Santa hat and the big full beard, and you hear that young kid 3 aisles away
Oh, Santa.
giving mom a hard time. I poke my head around the corner. They generally get quiet.
Yep. That's right. It's yeah.
Don't make me sing. Don't make me sing. Oh, you better watch out. Better not cry. Better
Now wait a
not
minute.
shout. I'm telling you.
I do have a rule. I need my turkey coma before I can deal with jingle bells.
Yeah. Let me see here. I'm going to put this in a different. Here we go. Now you can go ahead.
Santa Claus is coming to town. He's
I'm not listening.
making a list, checking it twice. Gotta find out who's keeping fish naughty or nice.
Oh, me. Yeah. Hey there, HHD. Hello. Is it Bigglesworth? I thought it was Wrigglesworth. Bigglesworth?
He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake.
You have the voice of an angel, Beto says. You do.
Yeah.
You sing
Very
very
nice.
Yep. Isn't that nice, guys? Only here on Jeff Pelham's Aquatics, the Aquatic Addicts Anonymous, where you get this type of entertainment, right?
Yes.
We only have the best here. Santa Claus is a fictitious character. Don't tell River that. Don't tell River that.
We won't tell River.
Town, you gotta make it magical. Make it magical. Nice.
And in fact, I do have the whole suit, and I have been hired out.
Oh wow. I tell River every day about Santa Claus. Oh, nice. Oh, you tell that is a fictitious character. Oh.
Well, we wouldn't have Christmas without the birth of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, so that's for sure.
Hmm. Yep. It makes it fun though. I think there it is. There we go. I want to put you on the spot there. Let's see now. Why should I lie to my child? Well, no, you can do what you want to. I mean, I don't have kids. I've never been blessed that way, so I can't say for what you want to do or not. I'm just saying that when I was little, we said that Santa Claus is coming to town. We were all like, anyways, yeah.
You started behaving real fast.
Yeah. Hi, Sonny.
Granted, it was short-lived.
Now, don't lie to your child. If that's what you feel about, don't lie. Do what you feel is right.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that
Wish I could
Saint
tell you.
Nicholas soon would be there.
Here we are. It's better. Not Donnie G, it's Sonny G.
The children were nestled all snug in their beds with visions of sugar plums dancing in their sweet little heads. And Mamma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter that I sprang from my
From
bed
my
to see
bed
what
to
was
see
the
what
matter.
was the matter.
Away
To the
from the
window I
window
flew
I
like a
flew
flash,
flash,
tore open the
the
shutters and fell
and
flat
threw
on
up
my
my sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow
Welcome
gave a
back,
luster of
Christine.
midday to objects below, when what on the wondrous lawn should appear but a glittering sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer.
Oh no. I gotta go, guys.
All right,
I'm kidding.
my dog says I have to go too. She's barking when I'm telling about Santa coming. I think she's excited about Christmas as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Beto, did you have your soft pretzels tonight? I bought some. I got some up in the freezer right now.
Oh,
You got me
I
again with
totally
the
forgot I
cereal?
was going to make soft pretzels.
Yeah. I got them with the siren. I got these sounds here. It's like they're coming. They're coming to get me. What's going on? Oh, you're, it's the zombie apocalypse. They're calling the sirens right now, so we gotta get ready for it. Right? I'll be home in like 10 minutes to eat it. Oh, nice.
I'll
We're,
be home for
we're just having fun up here.
Christmas. You can count on me.
Yeah, Tiffany was singing Christmas carols for us.
Yeah, 'cause it's getting close, guys.
We're gonna have a Christmas party here, and that's what you're gonna do. A lot of those
We're gonna have some eggnog, I think.
eggnog,
Oh, yeah.
Christmas carols. We're gonna have a party, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. Let's see here now. I know it's not even Thanksgiving yet. We're just getting ready.
I know, but it almost is. And for people our age,
Well, there's that the
Christmas already.
it was the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving special. They have that song going to grandmother's house, right?
Oh, I love Charles Schulz.
Yep, it's very good.
All right, everyone, going to
Have
bed.
a good night, Tiffany.
I'm
Thank
not.
you.
I'm gonna go feed fish and do stuff. But
Yeah.
Well, sleep well when you get there.
all right,
Yep.
guys.
Yep.
I'll sing for you next time. I promise.
All right, it sounds good. I'm gonna hold you to it. You got to do it.
All right, guys. Love you all.
Yeah.
Happy fish keeping.
I hear a train coming. Hi, Tiffany. Have a good night. That was fun.
Yeah, it was. But like I say, I'm weird that way. I've got to have my turkey coma first
Yeah.
before I'm
Okay.
ready to embrace Jingle Bells.
Yeah, I'm ready to embrace the turkey and dressing and mashed potatoes and green bean casserole, all that stuff. Yep.
Darn it.
Going around the
Don't
bend.
I figure I've got to work Thanksgiving.
Do you really?
Yep.
Just on call, though, right?
No, I'll actually be in for 8 hours.
Oh, I didn't think you had to go there.
Yeah, somebody needs to be on site at least 8 hours a day.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
So you drew the. Do you get for working on a holiday? You probably get extra, don't you?
I get holiday pay,
Good.
but
Yeah. It's a,
yeah, but it seems every year I'm one of 3 operators, and I'm the only one that doesn't go deer hunting. So guess who gets stuck with Thanksgiving?
And what is that? What is the shift like? When does it start? When does it end?
On a day like that, basically starts when I get there, ends 8 hours later.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you're going to be able to have your dinner, your Thanksgiving dinner before you go, or
If if I was so inclined to show up at 4 o'clock in the morning, I could be done at noon. If I drag my heels and don't get in until 10, well, then I'm getting out of there at 6.
okay,
So
maybe like a or maybe yeah, 4 to 12 probably be just about right.
yeah, but I don't get up that early.
I I don't use that's earlier than I go to bed even probably so.
Right.
Um, 4 a.m. So that's about the time I go to bed. I sleep from that. So I get about 10:30 every morning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to check out Aquarium Adventure? Now that is Aquarium Adventure. He's on Friday, right? That's Graham. Graham. It's Graeme. I think it is. You're welcome, guys. Wanted to watch it too, so no worries. Nice. All right. So now did you get any new fish recently at all?
No, nothing. Well, last weekend, just I increased my Congo Tetra group. Had a was at a They had a fish swap. Bought a bag of Congo Tetras, 3 of them, 2 females, 1 male. Threw them in the tank, and hour later, somebody had beat up the 2 females, killed them. So my
Hmm.
pair of Congo Tetras is now a trio: 2 males, 1 male, or
I
one
didn't realize
female.
they were quite that aggressive.
I never thought they were either.
I've never had them though. I've never had Congo tetras, but they're a larger tetra, aren't they? They get about
They
3.
are a larger Tetra. It's the first time I've actually been able to get them.
Hi to the person that isn't watching. Well, I'm not sure. I don't know who that is. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there lurking. I appreciate people lurking and everything else.
I lurk enough.
What's that?
I lurk a lot.
Yeah, sometimes I just want to. Sometimes I'll just turn it on, listen to it while I'm doing work down here, and enjoy it.
Right.
So I watch a whole lot more live streams that I don't get in there and chat than
Yeah.
the ones I do, because I'm usually doing stuff, and that helps me concentrate when I hear the conversation about like when you
Half,
and
half
Mouse
the
are
time,
doing.
half the time when I'm lurking, I'm either in the car driving or making dinner.
Mhm.
Or,
That's why I listen to you and Mousey's. I mean, I do type in there quite often, but sometimes I'll just turn it on and I'll just be doing my stuff down here, and it's always nice to have that.
yeah.
I never had Congo Tetras. I had Diamond Tetras. Melvin says. I'm
That,
a player. I
that's
just lurk a lot. You just lurk a lot. Okay. I haven't read it, Sonny. It was a. Oh, I know David was talking about that Corridor book. Which one was that? Is it
Ian Fuller.
Ian Fuller? Yeah, that's it.
I've got that one.
Oh, you got that one?
I have that one someplace in the fish room.
Okay. Is that the
I've
one that
read
just
it
came
many
out?
times.
Is that the second one or the first one?
I think I've got the first one.
Okay. There was another one that came out. I think it was the one with the breeding data and stuff like that. I think. I could be wrong. But I know it's an expensive book though. It's like
Oh, yeah.
really pricey. Melvin, what are you doing all the Hulk faces for? You see those? Yeah. You had the diamonds. I've never had the diamond tetras. I've only had one type of tetra in my life, and that's the Serpe tetra. Those little red piranhas. They're about like,
Yeah,
they're aggressive
I've had.
buggers.
I'll play with tetras. I've never had much luck breeding them.
I like barbs. I mean, I'm thinking more of a barb person. I love my cherry barbs.
I had the snakeskin barbs. I had.
You hate them?
They were great.
Oh,
But yeah, the size of your standard tiger barb. Um, but very, very, very relaxed. Whereas the tiger barbs I had, they were a wolf pack.
oh yeah. Yeah, they can be. I've seen a video one time, and this is a tank with a bunch of them. But even with all those tiger barbs, there's about 15 of them in the tank. Two males still squared off, and they went at it. I mean, they went at it for vicious. I mean, they were fighting harder than cichlids do. They were.
I had tiger barbs take out Akara.
Take out a what?
Blue Akara.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't think anything of it. Here's this 4.5 inch blue Akara in the tank. Threw a group of 5 tiger barbs in,
Like,
and yeah,
velociraptors.
like I say, I call them little. They're little wolf pack fish.
Yeah, they are. They're wolfback. That's a good way to put it. Pristella tetras. I like those. Ember, neon, and cardinal.
How many tetras have? Let's see.
I've never
I've had
had
the Congos. I've had emperors. I've had
I almost
obviously the neons, the black neons, green neons, Columbia, skirt tetras.
have you ever seen the black phantom?
Piranha.
Oh, I've had piranhas. They're
Yeah.
I seen black phantoms. I seen a group of black phantoms. They were just beautiful.
Yep.
And I almost bought them. I was like, but I didn't. I don't know why I didn't. I should have. I bought a bunch of frozen food because I got all the getting my pistols going and stuff. But that's all right. I will get some of those. I think they have the red phantom and the black phantom. I like the black phantoms. Nice looking fish. The Pristellas, yeah, those are the ones I'd get out of that group. They had Pristellas there too, and they were actually cheaper than the Black Phantoms. The Black Phantoms were like $3.49 each, and the Pristellas were like $2.99 each. So you want to get at least 6 or 8 of them. So, yeah. So I was going to get like 6 of those Black Phantoms. Yeah. So let me see here. We're going 12:37. We've been going over 2 hours right now. So
the Buenos Aires tetras. Yeah, that was another bad mistake.
Oh, the Buenos Aires. Oh yeah. Are that I've seen those too. They had the Buenos Aires, but there's also that one. It's called the Colombian blue and
blue with red fins.
blue and red.
The Colombian
Yeah,
tetra. Yeah, they're beautiful. They're wonderful.
they could do some damage. I bet.
Actually, I'd never had problems with the Colombians.
Oh, okay.
Bucktooth tetra. No, on the
Oh
other
yeah,
hand.
Exodon, Paradoxus Exodon, or whatever it is. Exodon.
Yeah.
Yeah, those things. I mean, those I wouldn't. It's something I wouldn't want to have. I've seen a lot of videos. Guy, I'm not going to mention any names, but he had a live mouse, and I was like, "Seen that?" I unsubbed immediately. I was like, "You know what? If you're going to do this just for a couple views or whatever," it was nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just terrible. An inhuman thing to do, cruel thing to do. And how often is a mouse going to fall in the river and have a, 30 Exodon paradoxus
Right.
devoured?
Not too often.
Just hear those ring-a-ding-dinglings. Huh? I never did. Just hear those ring-ding-dingaling. Orange panda platies. Now, speaking of platies, I don't know what it is about that tank over there, but I had a trio.
Okay.
2 nice big females, and I got the male. And I don't have any animals in the house, and there's no place for them to go except somewhere on the floor in the vicinity. Another one's missing. Another female is out of the tank, and I've scoured this whole area, and nowhere to be found. I'm like, it's like the damn Twilight Zone around here in that tank.
Yeah. I've had that problem a lot with platies and swords. They just disappear. Zero trace. The time travel porthole is opened up behind the sponge filter, and away they go.
Yep.
Not quite like the killies that put in the top tank of the 10 rack and found them 3 days later in the bottom tank on the other end of the 10 rack.
I've been really, really lucky with. I've had those jumping fish, Gardneri, the Australs. I got Unimaculata bettas, the big, notorious for jumping out of the tank.
Yeah.
One time I was working on the tank, and then I heard a big thump upstairs, and I thought maybe Kathy might have fallen down, so I ran up there, and she had just dropped her iPad on the floor, so I picked it up for her. And I didn't think any more of it, but I left that hood open all night long. And I came down. I came down and seen it was open. I was like, "Oh my god!" I left it open. They were both right there, just looking at me.
What?
I was like,
It's a big
"Wow!"
deal.
I was like, "Isn't that something?" I was like, "I've been so lucky with that kind of stuff." They just don't jump out of my tank for some reason, but I'm not going to give them a chance either. I'm going to keep that hood closed from now on. Mini piranha. Yeah, they're bad. Yeah. Did you see the new platies they have at Tropico?
Yes.
They're called banana platies.
I've been seeing a lot of live bearers that have me thinking about getting back into them.
Yeah, those. Like I said, I've been trying those sunbursts, trying to get them. I love them. I wish they would spawn for me, but I don't know. They just keep disappearing. I mean, they're really hardy fish. They're really healthy. I don't know where in the hell that fish went. It was too big to get devoured overnight. I can tell you that, because there's no snails in that tank hardly, so maybe a couple ram's horn. And in the female, it's a female. She's a good-sized fish, but one of the larger fish in there. Just can't find her. She's bright yellow and red and orange. Sure, she'd show up, but nope. Just disappeared into the nothingness.
What do you have for cover? For plants floating or.
You got to. What's wrong with society, Keith? I can't see the rest.
Oh, the bottom. On the bottom. Oh, let's see here. Get it down here. No one drinks from the skulls of their enemies anymore.
No, they just use them for ashtrays right now. Right. That is cool, isn't it? It's a good shirt.
Yeah, I get a bunch of these funny shirts. The one that says, "Hey, I heard what you did for a Klondike bar. Call me." Lies we tell our children, we don't lick people.
Yep. Don't drink from the skulls of our enemies anymore.
Yep.
That wouldn't be politically correct.
No.
It used to be. Let's see now. Melvin's having some laughing here. What's going on here, Melvin? Yep, he likes that.
He likes the shirt.
Yeah, exit on Tetris. Well, I'm running out of steam here, Keith. I think I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I still got some work to do yet before I go upstairs and. Well, this is my process. When I get done here, then I got to do some work on some of these tanks. I've always got sponge filters I got to squeeze out because I fixed. You can hear how loud they are.
Yeah.
Because they're really cracking booty. They're cleaning everything up, and they get dirty really fast, which is fine with me because it keeps the tank crystal clear. So I have to do those a little more often than I used to.
Yeah.
But they never clog anymore. You can hear them. They just, if you ever look at your sponge filter and a couple little bubbles coming out of it, there's no worse feeling than to see that. Mine's like a jet stream going out of them. I like it.
My current running tanks have either hang-on backs or canisters on them, so
Oh,
I don't have the big air loop going anymore because everything's getting moved and changed and cleaned and
all mine were hang-on backs, and I switched over to the. I still got a few of them running, and I got like 4 of them running, 2 on each of those 75s over there, but everything else is turned off. And I'm about ready to pull those and just add another sponge. So there'll be 3 sponges in each one of those 75s.
yeah.
And that should save us a little bit of electricity. And turning off 4 of those 350s, I mean, that's a bit of electricity. Might as well let that one pump do the whole thing and just
Right.
those.
Oh yeah. No, things changed when I got a hold of a used LA 120 piston pump. Never had a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And then when things went down, I realized that that pump was starting to get a little worn out. Bought the rebuild kit for it and just haven't put it in and got it back up and running. But then I haven't been filling the majority of the tanks down there, so.
Beto got home and he left all of his lights on. Uh-oh. I gotta admit though, I left most of mine on last night when I ran upstairs. You know, I go up there, I just check on Kathy because situation she's in right now, I keep a close eye on her. So I just every once in a while head on up there and I happen to forget.
Most of my lights are plugged into those cheap little vacation timers.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that. I wouldn't mind doing that. Really,
They're inexpensive, and if you plug a power strip into one of them and plug all your lights into that power strip, when it says time to turn off, all your lights turn off.
So the power strip plugs into it.
Right.
Now, where do you plug it into the outlet?
The little vacation timer.
Oh, that
plugs into the outlet.
You plug that into the power supply.
Right.
And then have the power. Okay.
Yeah, and it's just a little clock on there, and depending on which ones you get, the ones I've always gotten are the real cheap $5 ones that it's a dial with little tabs, up or down. Up is on, down is off, and as the clock face goes around the 24-hour day, you set the lights to come on at 9, and all the little tabs are up or down or however it's supposed to be until 9 o'clock at night or 8 o'clock at night when you want to turn them off, and they just turn off.
I usually turn mine on mine are on quite often. I probably turn them on around noon.
Yeah.
and leave them until about 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, you can set them for whatever, and
Oh.
all that vacation timer is an automated switch. It plugs in. The power from the outlet runs the clock. And just like you said, set an alarm clock to go off at noon, and then go off again at
Like at 4 a.m.
4 a.m.
You know what? I mean, if I may try that. I may try that. Speaking of electricity, though, this summer I got big plans down here. I'm going to be adding like 5 more boxes around. I had 4 done year before last, because I only had like 2 down here. I had 4 new ones put in, and it's covering what I got here right now. But all these other new tanks, they're not new tanks, but new to me. I got the 37 there. I got 2 29s. I got 5 10s and 2 more 5 gallons. And after that, I mean, that's going to be a whole, stand for me wherever I put it. And then I got to try and build onto the air loop here and annex it over to the new rack. But there'll be a lot of electrical work done coming in. I haven't been able to do it right now, but I will be this summer because I'll have more access to more funds. So
yeah,
that'll be good. I should overnight you some. To Christine. David's fish tanks. Oh, sorry, David. He lost his Oscar.
No.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah. Well, I think I've taken up enough of your time. I really
okay.
And thank you, Tiffany, if you're still out there listening. Thank you for all the enjoyment and singing and stuff. And that was fun. Oh, you know what, David? Here, I forgot to. Let me do this. Here you go, David. I hope you have better luck. And I mean, we all lose fish. I've lost some fish that I had a 14-inch red devil. I raised it from a tiny little fry. I mean, so small. It was like just barely free swimming. And it was a 14-inch monster when it died 11 years later. I raised that from a tiny fry all the way to just a monster of a fish. And it was really nice. Oh, you're very welcome, Melvin. I hope everybody... I had a good time. I hope you guys did too.
Yeah.
It
kept me busy, and I've still got my check-ins done.
Oh, okay.
But it's about time that I curled up and tried to take a little cat nap and before the next check-in.
Yep. All righty.
So.
Well, thank you very much, Keith and Tiffany.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you guys out there. Always a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So let's see what the next stream is going to be. I'll be with Ron tomorrow at 4:30, 3:30 your time. Ron from Garage Aquatics. We have a live stream tomorrow afternoon. And then I got David on Friday. And then back here again on Sunday. So.
I haven't talked with Mouse. I don't know if we're streaming Sunday or not. We're trying to figure out a good time to not step on anybody else's toes.
You know what? I'm going to say this right now. Don't take this wrong, but there's only so many spots.
Right.
And there's only so many people, and there's only so many hours in the day. This is what I would suggest. In your heart, you're not doing anything on purpose to try and do something, but you also want to express yourself with Mousy and do your live stream. Yeah. You know what? There's always gonna be some friction.
Oh yeah.
The only thing I can say is don't worry about it. I mean, you're not doing anything maliciously. I don't do anything.
You're not doing it intentionally to walk over anybody.
Exactly. Yeah. So if I was you guys, just do what you want to do.
Yep.
That's
And
if
then it does tend to boil down to, do we have the energy to do it?
well, the thing of it is also if you waited until everything was absolutely crystal clear, it'd be probably later than
Yeah.
I do. I do mine late at night because usually nobody's streaming at that time.
Yeah.
But I don't do that just it's because I'm more active at night. I'm a late owl.
Yep.
So this is my time to.
For near 15 years, I was a second and third shift worker. So
Yep, that's
being up
right.
late at night is
Absolutely.
nothing.
Yep, that is true. Yep, and there's only friction with those who see friction. You're right. I know. I've heard times where, well, I tell you, when I first started live streaming back in 21, it was like I was so careful. It's like at that point in time, I might not even stream maybe once a week or once or twice a month because I was so worried about offending people, and then
Yeah.
they would just start streaming when I started streaming. Every time I did, I was like, well, what's going on here? It's like every time I go live, everybody else wants to go live. But you know what? It's the way it is.
Right.
It's the way it is. I mean,
It's prime time.
prime time is prime time. I see Corey and a bunch of, all at the same time.
And the wonderful thing about YouTube, you can always replay.
Yep, that's right. But sometimes, like you say, when you and Mousy want to go on and do your, I would certainly just do it.
Yeah.
Because, and if anybody has a problem, I mean, that's what communication is about.
Right.
That's why I always get so upset. People get so mad. They don't communicate with each other anymore. They just take things as an attack or offense, and then before you know it, World War III's happening. That's what it does. It just boils down to communication. Nobody wants to talk about their issues anymore. They just want to keep quiet and hold a grudge. And I'm not that way. I tell you what, life's too precious. Time is too precious.
Yep.
To do that.
Very few grudges I've held, and the ones I've held, there's a very good reason.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I mean, there's a time. There's always circumstances that cause. I'm not saying everything is a roll up. I'll be honest with you. I give a lot better advice than I take, but I've learned that with my situation, with my autism and ADHD, I can take things so much more personally than anybody else, and then I got to try to compartmentalize it and realize that, it's just magnified to me, but everybody else is like, "Hey, there's no big deal."
Yeah,
it's how you interpret it, and sometimes it's easier for some people and harder for others. But giving a choice, I have to pick a stream that has a topic that they favor. Yep. Well, we started tonight. We were doing that multi-tank syndrome. That's always a good one.
Yeah.
I'd like to get into some other things like different types of filtration. I'm gonna delve into sump filtration. I've never had a sump, but
I've built sumps. They're fun.
That sounds like a fun project. I wouldn't mind trying that sometime. That would be nice. So giving people a choice to pick the stream as a topic. Yeah, they're right, Beto. Absolutely. Yeah, multiple streams are healthy. I mean, like I said, if everybody waited for somebody else, it would be like everybody was sitting at the light would change, but nobody would move. It's at the intersection.
It's another color.
Yep. Yeah. So, anyways, thank you very much, everybody. Thanks, Keith. I'm gonna wrap her up here, and I appreciate it. And I hope I would love to have you on here as much as you want to be on here. So I don't know what your schedule's like, but whatever you're content with.
Whenever you want me around, give me a yell. 9 times out of 10, I can usually make it work.
I'll probably yell at you 9 times. I
That's
will.
fine.
Okay,
That's fine.
that'll work.
I love crashing other people's channels. I have yet to put anything on my channel.
You know what? Why don't we should do a live stream on your channel sometime. Why not? Do your own live stream. I'll join you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I keep thinking, what am I going to do on my live stream channel?
Anything you want. Anything you want to do. That's what it's good about it. You can go on there. You have your topic on your live stream, and
Yeah. And I've always been one of those. I don't want to do what everybody else does, and I got to do something unique. I haven't come up with that unique thing yet. So
well, I think what
eventually,
you have right now is kind of unique. I mean, you have your tanks there. Most people are like just talking heads, like what we do.
and there's nothing wrong
we'll
with
do
that.
we'll do like a tour once in a while of our tanks or something, but it's I'm gonna have to think about how to make it freshen it up some.
Yeah.
But then again,
Well,
people like to watch it, and I mean, if they enjoy it, I've noticed that some creators will say, "Oh, I just want to do this again because I've already done it." And as from a viewer standpoint, I'll be like, you know what? Every time you do that, it's fascinating, and it is like resetting the tank over and over again. You're starting from. It's like it's how, like I said, it's how we interpret things. Sometimes people like what we're doing. We just don't realize it.
yeah, and Mouse and our setup, Mouse, she doesn't want to put her face out there. Understandable, lady online, it can be dangerous. So we started by just putting the camera on the tank and seeing where chat and everything takes us.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just been how we do.
I like it. It works for me.
Yeah, it is different.
It is. And that's why we did that same. I had you on, you and Mousy on mine. We did that same way at your style.
Yep.
I enjoyed it. That was fun.
But then I have no problems putting my face out there. Like I say, I've been divorced and I raised a beautiful daughter. I don't think there's anything anyone could do to me.
Well,
I've lost everything twice in my life. Yeah.
Yep. But you know what? Now you're on a new chapter and everything is better.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what we gotta. I see on the horizon here. The horizon isn't exactly. I don't know. I'm worried. I'm worried. But what can I do?
Right. We just keep day by day, keep going.
Yeah. I can't make any guarantees when the time comes, but I'll do the best I can. Yeah. Anyways, have a good night, Keith and everybody, and we will see you soon. Bye.
Everyone, sleep well when you get there.
Sleep well. Thanks, Keith.
Yep.